Hey guys, it's Randiah from Pack Hacker, and in this video we're going to take a detailed look at the Bihn Luminary 15, which I've been using for the last 2 weeks as my everyday carry bag. Overall, I really enjoyed using this bag. It may look small, but it has a lot of interesting features going on inside. Make sure you visit packhacker.com for the full review. We'll put the link in the description below, and let's get right into it. Okay, so let's start off looking at the materials on the outside. So this bag is made of 525D ballistic nylon, and we have number 8 YKK Aqua Guard zippers here. So the zippers, compared with the ballistic nylon, give you a nice bit of weather resistance, which is nice. If we flip it over to the back, we have a little bit of EV50 foam here on the shoulder straps, and the shoulder straps are also edgeless as well, which is really comfortable to carry. We have the sternum strap here, which has some Nexus hardware here, and then down below we've got the hip belt, which is nice, which this bag is meant for like everyday carry, so you may or may not need a hip belt or a sternum strap, but it is nice to help distribute the weight if you have it like really packed out. So here on the hip belt, we have some Duraflex hardware, and then here is Woojin hardware here. So one thing that I want to mention about the harness system is that there are no strap keepers here on the shoulder straps. So, I mean, these can get a bit long, and I mean, you can see that they're sort of just like dangling all over the place. So depending on your height, it might hit you in the butt a little bit like it did me, which is an interesting experience. Would have been nice to have some strap keepers, but just sort of a little nitpick for you to be aware of. And the hip belt you can remove if you're worried about that, like dangling around back there too. You can just take those off. So that's that. There's no mesh on the back panel though. So as I mentioned before, the shoulder straps do have a nice bit of foam, so they're pretty comfortable. But there's no real mesh here on the back for breathability, which again, if you're just carrying it like every day to work or to a coffee shop, maybe it's not that big of a deal, but just something for you to be aware of. Now, back here is also the laptop compartment. Here, you can see, turn it sideways. So this fits up to a 13-inch laptop. So I've got mine in here. You kind of gotta maneuver it in here a little bit. So if you just try to like pull it out really quick, you can see it's kind of like getting stuck. So just make sure you turn it to the side like that to get it out. So the laptop compartment does have a bit of padding and foam here as well, which again is like really nice and comfortable to carry on your back. If we flip it back over to the front, so there's 2 pockets here, one on each side. Oops, let me just move this out the way. It's kind of interesting too, right? Because these pockets are different sizes, if you notice. So this one is a little bit shorter, and then this one is a little bit taller, which I'll go into it a little bit more later, but when you're opening the bag and zipping it, it sort of makes it angled a bit, which is a little weird. So like this zipper goes all the way down here, and then this one stops up here. So it's kind of jarring when you're getting ready to open up the bag. This one goes down and this one stops here, and then it kind of opens at an angle. So again, small nitpick, up to you whether that's gonna bother you, but it was slightly jarring for me when I used it. But so if we go into the pockets here, so I just use this pocket for like some tech. So got some earbuds there, laptop charger, mouse. This one does have a key leash, which is cool. And there's a bunch of O-rings like all over this bag. Actually, I shouldn't say all over. There's 4 in total. So the one is here on this pocket for the key leash. And then in this pocket, which is like just a nice spot for your phone, we have another O-ring. So you can like clip on an organizer pouch or a carabiner here if you'd like. And these actually have a nice bit of depth in them. Try to show this to you if you can see how far they go in. They go in pretty far, so you can fit quite a lot in here, which is nice. It's just that, like I said, this one is shorter and this one's a bit higher, so it may be a bit jarring like when you're zipping it open. So just something to be aware of there. Now if we open it up here, so I've just got a jacket, or a hoodie, I should say, in there. Wallet, notebook, and keyboard, laptop stand. So it can actually fit quite a bit inside. The capacity of this bag is 15 liters, so it looks kind of small if you're just, looking at it, but you can fit a surprising amount inside, which is nice. So open it up here and you have 2 more of those little O-rings here. So you can, again, clip on any sort of additional Tom Bihn accessories or organizer pouches here and here. There's another one on this side. Yep. So one kind of like funky, cool thing about this bag is the water bottle pocket. So if you can see, it's like right smack dab in the middle of the bag here, which at first I thought like, man, that's kind of inconvenient to have that there. But you can actually unzip this and sort of move it out of the way. So I don't know if you can see here, there's a little zipper here. So you just unzip it from the bottom. Oops, it's on that side. Okay, yeah, so unzip it from the bottom and then it'll just move right out of your way, and then you have access to the whole bag there. So even if I put this back in, you can sort of move it out the way and have the space in the back there, which is nice. Nice kind of sneaky little feature going on there, Tom Bihn. And then we have like a tiny pocket up at the top, which I just use for like chapstick or to put a pin in here. So you got a little bit of space in there too. One thing, going back to the zipper, so as I said, it's angled a little bit weird, and the zip, like, it doesn't go down very far. So sometimes it can be kind of hard to see inside just because of the way that the zipper is. But other than that, it's 15 liters. It can carry a lot. It is fairly comfortable. Just for everyday carry bag. So I have really enjoyed using this for the past 2 weeks. So there you have it. This is the Tom Bihn Luminary 15. Check out packhacker.com for more information and the best buying options that help support the channel at no additional cost to you. Link down below, and we'll see you in the next video.